The Poor Boy and the One Rupee Story. There was once a poor boy named Ayan who lived in a small town. His clothes were old, his slippers were torn, and his pockets were always empty. But inside his heart lived a big dream. He wanted to study, work hard, and change his life as well as his mother's life. One hot afternoon, Ayan was walking home from school, tired and hungry. He put his hand in his pocket and found only one single rupee. That was all he had. He stopped and looked at the coin carefully. For most people it was nothing, but for Ayan it was everything. He thought, should I buy food? Or should I save it? His stomach said yes to food, but his heart whispered, use it wisely. As he walked, he saw an old man sitting beside a small fruit stall. The man looked weak and worried. Many people passed by, but no one paid attention to him. Ayan noticed that the man had only a few oranges left and no customers. Ayan slowly walked to him and said, Uncle, are you all right? The old man smiled sadly and replied, today no one bought anything. I have not earned enough to buy food. Ayan looked again at the 1 rupee in his hand. He thought of his hunger, then of the old man's empty stall. Without speaking further, he placed the coin on the man's table and said, please take this. I don't know if it helps, but this is all I have. The old man's eyes filled with tears. No one had helped him the whole day, yet this poor boy with nothing gave him everything. He prayed for Ayan sincerely, saying, may God multiply this 1 rupee for you 1,000 times. Ayan walked away still hungry, but strangely his heart felt full. The next morning something unexpected happened. A teacher at his school announced a small scholarship for students who showed kindness and honesty. The principal had heard about what Ayan did from a shopkeeper who witnessed the scene. Ayan's name was called. He received free school books, fee support, and a part-time job at the library. He could hardly believe it. That day he realized something powerful. Right finger, sometimes the smallest coin can hold the biggest blessing. Right finger, what you give from your heart always finds its way back to you. Years later Ayan became a successful businessman. He never forgot the 1 rupee. He kept a coin framed in his office as a reminder. It is not how much you have. It is how big your heart is. And whenever someone asked about his success, he simply smiled and said, everything started with 1 rupee, and a decision to help.